Okay guys, today I'm gonna be checking out the states and voiceovers.
Animated, totally insane, Pinky and the Brainy, Animaniacs, those are the facts.
And now, the nations of the world, brought to you by Yakko Warner.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominican,
Technically Dominican Republic, but we'll let it slide.
in Cuba, Caribbean,
The Caribbean is a sea, not a country.
in Greenland,
Greenland is a territory of Denmark, not a country.
El Salvador to Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States.
Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda.
Bermuda is an overseas territory of the UK.
Bahamas, Tobago,
Tobago is just the smaller one of the two major islands of the country of Trinidad and Tobago, and is not a country by itself.
San Juan.
San Juan is the capital of Puerto Rico, which itself is a territory and is not a country. What do you mean by that, bruh?
Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana.
French Guiana is an overseas territory of France, not a country.
Barbados and Guam.
Guam is an overseas territory of USA, not a country.
Norway and Sweden and Iceland and Finland and Germany now one piece. Switzerland.
Germany has been in one piece for like 35 years now. Yakko.
Austria, Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia split up into Czechia and Slovakia on December 31st, 1992, and is no longer a country. Yeah, he would have said Czechia more than Czechoslovakia. However, Yakko's World was also published in 1993, and the lyrics from most of go in before. Although, along with similar mentions, will still count as non-countries, but also give Yakko the benefit of the doubt.
Italy, Turkey, and Greece. Poland, Romania, Scotland.
Scotland is a part of the UK. It's a constant country, but it's not a country by itself.
Albania, Ireland, Russia, Oman.
That's the map of the Soviet Union. It dissolved in 1991. I won't include this in the outdated count.
Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Cyprus, Iraq, and Iran. There's Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, both Yemen.
When Yakko says both Yemen, he's referring to North and South Yemen, which unified in 1994. Actually, I think it's 1990. So.
Kuwait and Bahrain. The Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Portugal. France, England.
Just like Scotland, England is a country, a part of the United Kingdom, and is not an independent country. However, when Yakko says England, all of UK lights up.
Denmark and Spain. India, Pakistan, Burma.
Burma changed its name to Myanmar in 1989, before this song was written. For this, I would add one to the outdated count, but still giving Yakko credit for naming the country.
Afghanistan, Thailand, Nepal, and Bhutan. Cambodia.
Cambodia is now known as Cambodia and became so in 1989. However, I'll give Yakko credit for naming the country while also adding one to the outdated count.
Malaysia, then Bangladesh, Asia, and
Asia is a continent, not a country.
China, Korea.
Korea split into North and South Korea in 1945. Therefore, it's incorrect. Yakko to refer as Korea. This is not outdated, just plain incorrect.
Japan, Mongolia, Laos, and Tibet.
Tibet is an autonomous region of China, but not an independent country. It was once an independent country.
Indonesia, the Philippine Islands, Taiwan,
Actually, it's just Philippines, but we'll let it slide.
Sri Lanka, New Guinea,
Technically, Papua New Guinea, but we'll let it slide.
Sumatra,
Sumatra is an island. That is a part of Indonesia, not an independent country.
New Zealand, and Borneo.
Similar to Sumatra, Borneo is an island that is shared between the countries of Brunei, Malaysia, and Indonesia. It is not an independent country.
And Vietnam, Tunisia, Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana, Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland, Gambia, Guinea.
Swaziland is actually S1.
Burundi, Lesotho, and Malawi, Togo, the Spanish Sahara is gone.
Spanish Sahara has been gone for 2 decades since the song came out. It disappeared in 1976.
Niger, Nigeria, Chad and Liberia, Egypt, Benin and Gabon, Tanzania, Somalia, Kenya and Mali, Sierra Leone and Algeria.
Algiers is the capital of Algeria. It's not an independent country.
Dahomey,
Dahomey became Benin in 1975. I have to add one to both the non-country and outdated counts for this.
Namibia, Senegal, Libya, Cameroon, Congo,
There's no country called Congo. There's only the Democratic Republic of Congo and Republic of Congo. Although it's feasible that Yakko was simply referring to the Republic of Congo, and when it comes slightly harsh because there is no country. Here is now known as the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So it just switched names a few times. I'll just count this as outdated. Yeah, but the song came out in 1993 and it dissolved in 1997.
Ethiopia, Guinea, Bissau, Madagascar, Rwanda, Maya.
Maya is more commonly known as Maya and is in territory of France, not an independent country. Its own right. Yeah.
Frank Cayman.
Cayman here refers to Cayman Islands, which is a territory of the UK, not an independent country.
Hong Kong, Tonga, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia broke into multiple countries between 1991 and 1992. After this song was made, so this is just outdated. Huh?
Mauritania, then Transylvania, Monaco, Liechtenstein, Malta, and Palestine.
By a few countries when the song is made, but it's still not officially recognized as a country by the United Nations. Therefore, I'll count this as both a country and a non-country. Only 146 UN members recognize Palestine as a country. Palestine versus Israel. Who's your favorite?
Fiji, Australia, Sudan.
And Sudan's no longer that big. South Sudan split on it in 2011.
Fiji, Australia, Sudan. And Vietnam, Tunisia, Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana.
So Yakko named 141 countries, plus or minus around 5, depending on how exactly you define a country and a non-country, and how much you take the time this song was made into account.
Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland, Gambia, Guinea, Algeria, Ghana.
141 out of 196 recognized countries, of also 27, again, plus or minus around 5, depending on exact definitions, countries that are not actually countries.
Burundi, Lesotho, and Malawi, Togo, the Spanish Sahara is gone.
And 5 outdated mentions, again, could be more or less depending on exact definitions.
Niger, Nigeria, Chad and Liberia, Egypt, Benin and Gabon, Tanzania, Somalia, Kenya and Mali, Sierra Leone and Algeria, Dahomey.
If it's disappointing, it must be recognized that I was somewhat subjective in my divisions of countries and non-countries, though I tried to remain as fair and accurate as possible.
Libya, Senegal, Libya, Cameroon, Congo, Zaire, Ethiopia, Guinea, Bissau, Madagascar, Rwanda, Major and Cayman, Hong Kong, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Yugoslavia, Crete, Mauritania, then Transylvania, Monaco, Liechtenstein, Malta, and Palestine, Fiji, Australia, Sudan.
What's faster, this brand new